What is the most beautiful Tesla Supercharger in Switzerland? Unfortunately, this one is not real, but I'm on a road trip to find that out. For each stop on that tour, I have something special planned. And of course, it gets better every time. Alright, this is my first stop. I'm in the east of Switzerland, and from here on I will drive through the Swiss Alps over the most beautiful mountain passes. I'm making this video because I feel like many people don't really understand how well most of those superchargers are located. I mean, look at this. I'm in the middle of a field surrounded by mountains, and the supercharger is literally back there. So I've decided to go for a 10-minute walk while the car is charging. I will also rate each supercharger. For this one right here, I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because there's not that much more to do other than staying in this hotel. Also, I kind of want to set the bar low because there's a lot more coming. So let's continue. Something I love about Switzerland. There are fountains everywhere. I just filled up my big bottle because, by the way, I'll be also sleeping inside the car. But more on that later. Wow, look at this bridge. Epic! I might get the drone up and maybe there's a train coming when I'm in the air. So this valley that I'm driving along here, that's actually one of the last places in the world where they speak Romansh. So this is the 4th language besides Swiss, German, French and Italian that Switzerland has. And I think there are only around 60,000 people remaining who speak that language. So yeah, fun fact on the side. Now let's try to get a shot of a train passing the bridge. There it comes! Yeah, got the perfect shot. Nice. Mountain pass number 1. Our route follows along this road down to the valley, and then we actually continue up there, up another mountain. Oh yeah, and look at this. That's a train station in the middle of the mountains. That's so Switzerland. The navigation shows the next supercharger and it actually calculates with how much percentage I will arrive there. The convenient thing about the navigation system in the Tesla is that you really never have to think about charging because the car always knows how much charge you have left, and in case the car needs more charge to reach the destination, it will then automatically navigate to a close supercharger along the way. Here we go, mountain pass number 2. Look at how many campers there are up here. Well, I will also camp in my car. Not tonight though, I will sleep at the supercharger, but tomorrow I will definitely also sleep in my car, but not in a place like this because that's way too crowded. I want to find some nature place where I'm all by myself. So there's the main road. However, I want to show you a more interesting road. We are going down the original path. Look at this, so cool. This is actually very funny. So the next supercharger is here and it says we will get there with 59% left of charge. However, the current state is 55%. So how can that be? Well, Teslas, they have this regenerative brake. Regenerative, is that the right thing? But basically when you drive down, it will recharge the car. And since we only have to drive down now, it will actually charge the car. So we will have more charge when we get down than up here. Hi Rolo. Yeah, I made it to the Italian part of Switzerland, and it's kind of funny because Switzerland is so small that this morning I started in the Swiss-German part, then drove through this valley where they speak Romansh, and then after the first mountain pass I went down to a German village again, and now after this pass I'm in the Italian part. And tomorrow I will be even driving through the French part. But first we're gonna stay the night here in the Italian part. And look, we even made it here with 61%. So the last 20 minutes we drove for free. We even gained battery. But of course we're not staying here at the supercharger. we stay in this hotel. Because often superchargers are on the parking lot from a hotel, and that's often very useful, especially when you're on a road trip. Let's check in and drop my bag off in the room. And then once I come back, I probably already have to plug it out, and then I have to park it somewhere else, because you shouldn't stay on the supercharger, because otherwise you block the stall for someone else. You were waiting for me to come in from there, right? But yeah, look, this is my room. Pretty nice. And also, I can see the car from here. And the sun is coming out now as well. Wow, look at this place. So there is even a restaurant here, and I also get breakfast for tomorrow morning. But now the car is already on 93%, so I'm gonna plug it out, and then it's... That's it. It's dinner time. Good night. Good morning. So let me rate this supercharger. I mean, I had a wonderful night here in the hotel. I had dinner, I had breakfast this morning, and also, I mean, waking up in a place like this, surrounded by mountains, wonderful. Also, there's the highway right next to it. However, I'm not gonna go on the highway now because I will drive over another mountain pass. But anyways, I will give this place a 8. Yeah, I think that's an 8 out of 10. Just made a quick stop here because there's another supercharger. I'm literally 10 minutes away from the other one. However, this one is a new one. That's the V4 supercharger. Well, there are plenty of those already, but I mean, it's another very beautiful location. I'm not gonna rate this one. I just wanted to show that one to you. I mean, obviously we're not gonna charge on every single supercharger there is. I just picked a few that I thought are interesting, because if you look on the map here, all those red dots, these are superchargers. So they are all over the place, and the ones I picked, we don't always need to charge there, because for example now, the next one, we will arrive there with 67%. I'm just going there to show you those beautiful superchargers. There used to be so many nice locations here along the river, but now it's all locked off, and there's even a sign that it's not allowed to camp here, which is so unfortunate. Okay, this one is open, nice. I once was down there. That's a very beautiful spot right next to the river. But I mean, the sign is right here, so I want to respect that. I just love those mountain passes. Look at this, that's amazing. This is actually one of the highest mountain passes that we're going up. I think it's over 2,400 meters above sea level. Cows! Wow. Yeah, if you've never been to Switzerland and you watch that video, you probably want to go to Switzerland now. Mountain pass number 3. Yeah, I don't know. I have no words. It's just crazy. I mean, this video is probably already 7 or 8 minutes long, and we only have 2 superchargers out of 7 so far. Yeah, there's a lot more to come. I will actually drive through this valley and then to the left, and then there's the next supercharger, and after this one we will go onto a train with the car. All right, supercharger number 3. Welcome to Valla. You could say that they're speaking a 5th language here. I mean, you could argue that they're speaking a 5th language here. It's just a very strong accent of Swiss German. There's even a launch here that you can use while you wait. Sometimes you need an access code to access it, and you can just find it here on the screen. However, this one is open 24/7, so you can just go in. I give this one a number 7 out of 10. I mean, again, beautiful mountains all around, but there's not that much more to do. I mean, you could go for a walk, and there is the Loche, but yeah, next up, we drive up this mountain, and on the other side, there's a train waiting for us. always think this is so interesting because for Swiss people, or especially people from this region, this is like the most normal thing here, that you drive onto a train with the car and then you actually stay in the car while the train drives you through the mountain. I'm the first one to go onto the train. That's crazy. So we are in this tunnel for around 20 minutes or something, and then we can continue driving. But in the meantime, let's just relax. Here we go. We are on the other side of the mountain. We made it over another mountain pass, and look at this view, so pretty. I'm starting to feel hungry now, so at the next supercharger I will eat something. The cool thing on the map here, you often can tell what there is around. So for example here it even says Restaurant Loscar, and usually there's also other stuff around. Damn, look at this view. It's insane. And another thing that you always can do is you just ask Grok. I'm looking for a supercharger with a lot of nature and activities around. Can you navigate me to one?
The next supercharger is in Boulay, Switzerland, 21 kilometers away, in the scenic Gruyere region, with mountains and hiking trails nearby.
We made it to the next supercharger. However, we are still on 66%. So we're not gonna charge the car, but I'm gonna charge myself because there's a restaurant right next to it. Okay, I'm going again. They don't serve food anymore because it's already 2:15. So yeah, therefore I give this a 1 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. I mean, the location is nice. It's kind of like a industrial area here, so there's not that much more to do. I was hoping that I can eat something here, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Unfortunately, there's no other restaurant around here, so I go into the city center. I wanted to do that anyways because there's probably the most epic looking parkour spot in the world. Parkour! I got a kebab instead, but now get ready for the most epic parkour spot. What is this? This is crazy. If you don't know that about me, I've been doing parkour for over half of my life, 17 years. And back in the days, a friend of mine has discovered this spot and he sent me a photo and was like, hey, we should go there. There's this one big line I've done from here and then to the wall. I'm pretty sure I'll find the clip and insert it here. We are back on the road. So we will arrive at the next supercharger with 33% of charge. And I just think it's so funny how people always think that the range is the issue with electric vehicles. But the thing is, in what scenario are you driving more than 2 or 3 hours without the brake? I mean, you saw it. There are so many superchargers all over the place. We don't even have to charge at all of them and we will still be fine. I feel like this next one is gonna be a beautiful one because it's on top of that hill. And I have something planned that I will do while the car is charging. There's Subway, there is a mall, there is a lot of stuff to do around here. I mean, we still have a little bit more to go, but you could definitely walk down here and go shopping a little bit. But I will go and do this right there. I will explain to you what that is in a second. First, let me plug in the car. So there's a hotel again. I assume they also have toilets. So that's always a good thing at those superchargers, that often they have toilets as well. And yeah, we are on 39% now. And we only got 20% until the battery is full again. So I will go down there and do that thing that I told you about. But I need to be quick because I only got 20 minutes. This is a so-called Parkour. It's quite common in Switzerland and an insurance company started that to encourage people to do more sports. So basically it's this running track through the forest and every now and then you have some exercises. only got 5 minutes left. Almost there. Look at this. Wow. Oh, here's another one. Okay, that was exhausting, but I think we're full. The best trick is always to have baby wipes with you, just to clean yourself a little bit. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10 because I like to do sports, and if there's an activity like this while you charge, super cool. I told you earlier in this video that I will be sleeping in the car. However, I have decided to stay at my parents' place tonight and then tomorrow film the remaining 2 superchargers. No worries, I will be sleeping inside here, just not in this video, so better subscribe to not miss that. I'm actually quite excited for those last 2 superchargers, not only because they are in the region where I grew up, but also because they are right next to the water. Alright, here we go. So I'm actually not gonna charge here because there's no point. I'm still on 69%. I just go and show you what's around here. Definitely such a beautiful spot, right next to the water. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. But now, onto the ferry. There are literally just 2 cars on here. Yes, we are taking the ferry because the last supercharger is on the other side of the lake. I've been on the train, now I'm on the water. This road trip is so good. I made it to the other side, and now the next and last supercharger is over there. So that means it's this beautiful drive along the lake, and then I'm really keen to go into the water. The last supercharger is coming up. This one. So there's a restaurant, and they also have a lounge, and now you can see there's an access code here. And now, well, it's open, but usually you enter the code here. And then here we got this lounge. We even got a toilet here. And yeah, this is just so cozy. Nowadays there are so many of these kind of lounges all over the place. I'm gonna put a link in the description to a map that I found a few years ago that shows where those lounges are. Then of course, since we are right next to the lake, we also need to check that out. Wow, look at this, this is amazing. And this is right next to the supercharger. It's crazy how nice those superchargers are located most of the times. I mean, there is food, there is a hotel, there's a lounge, there is this. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. Now I'm curious to know, do you know a supercharger that might be even a 10 out of 10? Let me know in the comments. Then also YouTube thinks you like one of those 2 videos as well. So either keep watching something or go on a road trip yourself.